Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a page in Ken Matsuda's coloring book. Done a few in here. And this little guy wants to be colored. So I'm going to do him. He's a little hippopotamus and he's got a little friend over here that's stubby nosed. So what is he? Crocodile or alligator, whichever one it is that has the stubbier nose. Not that bright this morning, so it's one or the other. I'm going to use my Tombow markers on a Karen dash board. On this side is the shiny side. This is the rough side. This one, rough side, I use for watercolor pencils or ink tints. This side I use for markers and distress ink, because it will bubble up and you can use water. I'm going to use, if I can find I've got a couple of them in here, colorless blender. Hopefully that meaning I won't put too much water on the page. We're going to do him in kind of gray tones with some, I think that's gray, with some pink and some green. I think you're green. Are you green? You look green. So far, this is what I've grabbed out. This guy will be done in that green. That's a pretty green. And maybe some gold. And the gray. Maybe I need a different gray too. I don't know how dark this gray is. It's a darker gray. And yeah, right now that's what we're going to go for. Maybe some blue and greenish color that's muted. Those two. Those look good for some water effect around him. And then if we need to, we'll go in for more colors. These just have numbers on them, so we're going to go with numbers. Okay, everything going to be blended hopefully with this. If it just doesn't work, I will get water out. And we're going to start off with, how about his little buddy over here? I'll get you down for a little bit. Okay, let's see how this works. We're going to put down a little bit of number 26. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. And then we'll put down some 192. We're going to pick that up with the colorless blender, which is N000, whatever you want to call it. It's just one that'll pick up some color here. And we're going to add it around and give him some color here. Give him some highlights. We got a leaf here, so we don't want to touch that. Get him on his foot here too. Okay, he's got a foot back here. And of course his tail. His back here. That's good enough. Now we'll add in some green. I think that's green. There we go. Might need a darker color green for that. Gonna have to put more down. Yep. There's his other foot. Just wondering where it was. ear of the hippo. And then we'll get some of this darker color 228 and add some of that in. Darken up some of these shadow areas. Okay. Just a little bit more of those orange colors in them. Maybe a little red. Ooh, that's bright. 8, 4, 7. Mix that up with the yellow. Try not to be so bright. I want a little of that over here. Be a nice shadow too. Okay. Boom. Work on him a little more when we get a little bit of this hippo done. We need the grays. This is, yeah, real light. Let's see if I can't just go on him with that color. Just going over where the marks are already. There. See, I have open eyes or closed eyes. They look pretty closed. get the book over further. So, boom, go over that way. Just darkening this area here. And I don't know if you can see up at the top. I kind of made a line here and here. Where's his other ear? This is it. Okay. Click. It's supposed to have clicked. And then we're going to take the darker color and we're going to put it on over here because it's pretty dark. And pick that up. And put it in the darker spots. Still just kind of going in the same areas that he's already put lines. Put down a little bit of it and then just blend it out. Oops, grabbed something. Oops, went out of the lines there. Don't want to do that. Okay. Could throw a little pink in him to brighten up all the gray. Put it down here. It's an awfully light pink. Maybe I could just go in with it. Go over these little flowers. His nose area. Ears. We have flowers up here. We're just gonna add that in. Any more flower thingies? No. Okay, now we need that green. We have all these leaves, and I think he's got like moss growing on him. Ooh, yeah, that's too dark to do that. Blend that. So anywhere there's plants, we're going to put a little green. And blend that. Get some on the leaves. It's a really light green. Let's get another color out. Oops. Drew on the bunny. I'm just picking up all the green that I put on the palette already. We'll throw in some of that yellow. We had another green in here. We've got 3 greens. Put some of that in there too. Mix that with the gray. Okay, I think that looks good for now. If I can figure out what I did with the cap for that. Okay, we're gonna get out some pencils. So hold on. Okay, before we get too far, we're gonna find the little guy's eyes. His eye is right here. And I don't know if you can really see the other eye. It's over here. Okay, and then this guy's eye right there. Okay, those have got to dry. We're going to go into our little hippo here with some pencils. So I've got cinnamon, I've got salmon and coral, which are also known as dark flesh and medium flesh. Same numbers, different names. Different set. Okay. I had to buy a new set because I was running really low on little pencils. Or they were little pencils. So I had to get bigger ones. This is just the cinnamon. Gonna go around and add that in areas. I like him to have a little pink nose. And we'll just bring it across and up in areas. And these flowers up here. Okay, bring in the coral. I haven't sharpened the other pencil. Salmon. I may have gotten that wrong. Salmon is the lighter of the two, so I have to read my old pencils to find out which one is which here. We'll go in with a little bit of the salmon, which is pinker, and then we'll go in with this one. Yeah, okay. Salmon is the medium flesh, and coral is the darker. we're just going to put these down. Yeah, a little just more pink in here. I'm putting these in flowers, but they kind of look like they would be just leaves, so I'm going to add a little bit of that pink into the green leaves also, just so they all look a little cohesive there. All right, I'm going to bring in a little bit of the salmon again. Got his little nose in here, right? Just going to darken some of these areas. There. Okay, I'm going to bring in some green. I'm going to start off with the earth green. Put a little green on this side. And a tiny bit of green down in here. Throw some of this green into our little buddy over here. Go in with a little bit of chromium green opaque. And then we have our green olive yellowish color, which will brighten up some stuff. Looking rather cute. Okay, we're bringing the pink again, this very light pink, 800. Just help blend that in. Okay, so I should be light enough, or I can put a little dot in them. I really don't know if I like that as an eye over there. I think I'm just going to leave that one. We'll scratch that one out. Blend it in or something. Blend it in. And then I'm going to sharpen this pencil if I can. And use a Holbein 501. And highlight a few little areas here that probably need a little bit more highlights to them. Get a really sharp point when you get these little teeth. Don't know if I can do that with that. We'll do that with Pitt pen. See if that will do it. Go in with a little white in here too. Need like a sepia here. Go around his teeth again. We're just going to go that went back a little too far. Erase. The line I put there. Do a little more green in that little leaf thing that's coming out here. Pencil, what did I do with you? There it is. I'm gonna lighten up the back of his eye a little here. Maybe a little up here on this guy. Okay. Stop it. I'm touching the button. I wasn't supposed to. Brought in the gray pencil. I'm going to add a little light gray in here. This is the cold gray, number 1. Just going to give his nose a little bit more a rounder area here. And then on this side, so it looks a little more that way. The game looks pretty good. Okay. We need to put some kind of something underneath him because they're both floating on the page. I can either do it with this dressing, but I thought I'd do it with these. So I'm going to put these on there. Kind of blue color. I don't know what it is. 528 and the 228. I'm going to put those both on the board. I have to wipe it off because I don't really want red or in there, but I don't mind the greens that are on here. So we'll just plop this down. Kind of willy-nilly, but I like that blue. And this is the same green that I used already. And I'm going to go around here so we can mix those two colors together. Almost thinking I want to do this with a water brush. We have to see if I have one laying around. One would think I would, because I have everything else laying around everywhere on my desk. Yeah, got water in you? We do. Okay, this is just a Derwent water brush. We're going to pull some of these colors together. Put a little water on the board here. Squish that thing. Here we go. And we're going to go around and add some water underneath these guys. Put a little blue on his nose too. Maybe he's sticking his nose in the water. Let's pull some of that out. Alligator paw could be in the water. Picking up all the colors that were on there. A little more gray in that one. A little on this side. I don't know if I'm even making straight lines here, so. Since we brought it up there, we're going to bring it in over here. Okay, that's good enough for me. Can put pencil in there if I want to. The lines look straight-ish. I have no idea. They kind of look straightish. Little sepia over here. Gonna shadow this guy. We're gonna just color over that. I didn't like that. I'm just gonna darken that area. Darken it with a bit of green. There we go. It's just too low for his eye to be there. It'd have to be up higher, I think. Bugs me. Add a little bit of, let's move that so it doesn't get all over the place. Oh, got this, what is this? Indian red. Okay, we're going to take our blender, see if we can't blend some of these spots a little better. After all, it is the same thing as the water almost, just blended just a touch more. Okay, then we'll see if we can bring in some blue pencil and add some depth into these little areas. You've got the dark indigo. I don't know if the light turquoise is going to do much, but we'll try the three colors that I favor the most. So that is the light cobalt turquoise, light phthalo blue, and the dark indigo. My sharpen. No idea how long this video is, but we're just going to add some of this in here. This is the light turquoise. Bring it out a little bit. Kind of using the side of the pencil, lead, not the point. Okay, then we'll go in with a little bit of the light phthalo blue. Do the same thing. Okay, then the indigo. Maybe I'll bring in a little black. Don't know about that one. We used black. And then, what did I do with that pen? So the Indanthrene blue here on top of that black. Okay. Then, since he's kind of in the water, we're going to put some white. Oh, which one am I going to use? Use a little Posca. Maybe we'll use a little bit of the Holbein first. Add some watermarks in here. Okay, Posca with some little dots in here. Add a little bit of highlights in here too. And some little bubbles. Turn the book a little bit. Okay, tiny little blue. Yeah. Okay, that'll do it. I think I might fix this eye just a little bit. I think it needed a little bit different dots in it, but other than that, I will fix that off camera. It's just scratching that off and trying to redo it, so I need to get down real close for that. So when I take a picture at the end, that eye may be different, may not, who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. And as always, everything I used will be in the description box. Take care, everyone. Bye now.